The fear came in ripples. Even in a house full of people, phone fully charged, doors open, it came down. Shivers and unsteady breathing. My parents aren't too far away, you assure yourself. Just one loud scream and they'll come running for me. You're on the internet, reading up on creepypasta after Googling the crap out of it. X, the Wikia, creepypasta.com. Every single site just about explored. Every category uncovered. You just wanted to read a little, that's all. Just something to do because you didn't want to go to bed before your parents. And you're too lazy to get any actual work done. You blink. Hard. The screen distorts itself, blazing momentarily, and you wonder if it's a trick of the mind. You must have been on this thing for hours. Your eyes water and you're suddenly aware that if you close them, something will grab you from behind. You mock yourself inwardly, almost sustaining a laugh, but figure against blinking. That stuff's for cowards. You cringe a little as something rubs on your leg. You reach down to pet your dog and stop. You look down. Nothing. Your throat locks and you can only face the screen, frightened that if you look anywhere else, something will get you. The fear alone sets you in place. Your dog, you need to call him. Silence fills the room, a faint white noise ringing from inside your head. You don't have the courage to break the barrier, and besides, if you speak, something in the room may find you. So you just sit, too scared to even call for your dog, unable to look anywhere but the monitor. This is ridiculous, you say to yourself, and, just to prove how wrong you are, you look towards the right. Your eyes widen. The door, bland white wood, bland silver knob, same state as it was when you came in. No demonic hands reaching in, no faces imprinted on the slate. Only, you don't really remember closing it. Relax, calm down, you insist to yourself, trying to recount your past activities. 9 p.m., enter the room. Between 9 and 3 a.m., close the door while reading horror stories because you know that it helps you feel safe. Nausea washes over you in waves, and you try to still your heartbeat. As you're about to close the browser and maybe look up something on YouTube, your hand slows. What if something switched your desktop background? 2 images of dead bodies. Of a demon. Of something horrible. Something so indescribably terror-inducing that you'll go insane and shrivel up like potpourri. Instead, you type the URL into the search box, wondering why you are being such a wimp. Another thought comes to you. What if whatever you type into that box, just one site comes up? It'll be the last site you ever see before you die. You decide to stay on the page you were on. It's just some mediocre story about someone getting disemboweled in the streets. Not even scary. You browse through some others, unaware of anything but your own breathing. The words on your screen are all too bright, all too small. Creepypasta to help you sleep. Good ideas abound at 3 a.m. You pause, staring down at the clock at the bottom of your screen. Isn't 3 a.m. the witching hour? Something creaks behind you, uneven and slow. You freeze up, your heart slamming in your chest. The breath you take hurts your stomach, and your hand freezes up on the keyboard. In front of you is a picture of your latest read. A thing. It's hardly a person, with a white face and globe-like eyes, with an enormous, happy smile. You're certain it's behind you. It walked in right behind you on purpose, and if you look anywhere else, anywhere at all, it will get you. Its smile will brighten even more, its eyes widening with a look that could almost be called loving, and then poof, you're gone from existence. You desperately ache to turn off your computer and just go to sleep. It can't be that hard. Your phone is next to you, ready to be opened and used to call someone, anyone, just so you can have some company. You can't be the only loser up at this ungodly hour. Besides, your parents are sleeping in the next room to yours. They'll come in just like when you were 5 and scare the boogeyman away. You look back down at the clock. 3:45. So the witching hour is 15 minutes away from being over. And you probably shouldn't sleep anyways since you got school and you're an idiot. Maybe doing some homework would help. You reach under your desk, feeling for your notebook, when you touch something. Hair. Long hair. You know for certain that if you look, it'll be black hair, and big black eyes will be staring back at you. You don't feel like homework after all. Your body feels too tight and tired, and you want to just sleep so badly that it's painful. But what about the nightmares? You know for certain that you'll have nightmares, all vivid and memorable, inescapable. You'll be trapped in an eternal sleeping hell, and everyone will think you're just in a coma, and that you're a goner. Then they'll turn off your life support and you will be gone. You won't be able to escape. It's your fault for reading these things, after all. I read them all the time, you desperately explain, as if the monsters need an explanation. I've never died, never gotten cursed. I'm fine, I'm alive. I'm just concerned because I'm tired. It doesn't work. You're an unconvincing liar. You know it's behind you. You know it's under you. You know if you stare up at the ceiling, something will be staring back with wide eyes, or no eyes, or not even a face, and it will jump or crawl or scream. What if your parents are dead? A cold blast of air hit your legs. You don't remember the air being on. It must be a ghost. A ghost is in your room. Your parents are dead, and your neighbors will be far too slow to save you. Yours will be an isolated death. A lonely death. It'll seem like you killed yourself when in reality, it was something far more sinister. Out of the corner of your eye, you see something. You can't tell exactly what it is, but you know it's pressing something against the window. They'll never even bury you. They'll never even find your house. It'll disappear from reality. Same as anything, and no one will remember you because you wanted this. You wanted to be scared, and now you want to cry out and scream. You don't want to look ridiculous, but you want to scream so badly. But you can't. In the one moment you need to, your mouth will be sewn shut. The sun is coming up in 2 hours, you tell yourself. Hold it together. You can survive this. It's just irrational fear, the kind that ripples. Your legs start to go to sleep. It's just fear, and you agree with yourself. You type YouTube into the browser and instantly it pops up, the usual website, the unscary video website. And you watch the hell out of some comedy videos until your fears abate. The sun starts to rise, and you can now relax. Your muscles stop tensing, and the bright sunshine fills the room. You get up. It's nice to be able to stretch out after a long night of freaking yourself out. You wonder if you should go get an early breakfast, yawning contently. And then you see it. A girl, small in a white dress. Her face, white and rotted. The sun hits her, and it doesn't do anything. She's still there, only you can see her more clearly, It was her hair you were touching, and you know it. It's all you can think about as she walks towards you. With each step she makes, the creaking emanates. The same sound from last night. The shuddering, long, uneven draw of the creaks. No, it wasn't her hair. She was behind you. The hair you felt was under your desk. Something grabs your leg. It's covered in hair. The thing's got an interesting face, globe-like eyes, and a happy smile. It's the thing from the picture, and now it's got a hold of you. With the only courage you've ever kept inside yourself, you scream and try to run towards the door. Then something dark catches your eyes. Something on your ceiling, holding both of your parents in its enormous black mouth, its crooked limbs almost spider-like. It moves in front of your door and starts reaching for you. The window, you think. If you can just make it to the window and jump out, everything will be fine. Laughter echoes in your head as you realize your mistake. Yes, something was outside the window, holding something against it. Its face. The face is smiling, and you realize they're all smiling. Everything is smiling. You remember all the creepypastas, all the demanding chain letters, all the campfire yarns, and you realize that in one night, everything has come to get you. They creak out of your closet. They slide out from under your bed. They smile at you. It's morning, so you can all see them clearly. You wonder why people always associate light with safety. You wish it were dark again. They always make the night look scarier, always make the darkness intimidating. But you can't see your fears as easily. They're shaded, and they can be passed off as illusions. You can't do that with the sun shining. They're all here, standing and accounted for, and you know it. No more convincing yourself. You're a goner. Then a funny thought hits you. Maybe they were the ones who were afraid of the dark.